Alright guys, I'm just here showing you my summer face that I did. Right now I'm just cleaning my face off with alcohol. I just lightly swipe it because I've cleaned my face the night previously. What I want to do first is do my eyebrows. So I take my spoolie and I comb out my eyebrows, shaping them the way that I want them to go. Now I'm going to take an eyeshadow. It's called Embark by MAC. And I also take an angled brush and I just dip it in there and start to outline my eyebrows. You want to go as close to the shape that you already have. I'm going to use my mirror because I can't really see closely into the computer. So you want to outline the shape of your eyebrows. I've showed you my eyebrow tutorial before, but here I am just light strokes outlining the shape of my eyebrow. You want to just lightly fill it in and don't make it too dark, don't make it too big, just try to go the shape of your natural eyebrow. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. So as they're slowly coming together, you want to just lightly fill it in again and make sure that you have all the empty spots filled in. I don't really need my eyebrows necessarily filled in. I just like the darker, more richer effect that it gives to my face and makeup. So that's what it looks like. Next you're going to take a concealer, and I use the MAC Studio Finish, I believe, concealer. And you want to take another brush and just lightly outline your eyebrow. Draw a small line and just make it look more crisp. You're going to do the same thing to the other side. And now you're going to take the product and pull it down with the brush. I don't wear eyeshadow like ever, so you want to really cover your eyelid with the concealer. You want to smooth it out and do the same thing to the other side. Smooth it out gently and make sure you can just use the excess that you have on the brush and do the top. I don't like that halo effect really, so I just do a little bit up there. Next, what I'm going to do is my foundation. I've been using recently the CoverGirl's Cream Collection 3-in-1. Like, this is to me the best summer foundation you can get because it dries as powder. I'm going to do a review on this foundation as well. I use the color Toffee. So what I do, I use an e.l.f. powder brush because it has that flat kabuki type top. And what I do is I just take it and I squirt some on there. I use maybe about 3-4 pumps for the whole application. You just lightly want to stipple it on your face all over. You can add as much as you want or as little as you want. It's not a full coverage foundation, so you know, do what you have to do to build it. Because I did not conceal my face or prime my face because this foundation has everything that you need in it. So I'm just lightly brushing it in, buffing it in my face to get the coverage that I want. You want to make sure that you spread it all down your neck and wherever else you have like discoloration. I'll try to get really like under my chin and like the top of my neck so that it really blends in. Take it up to the forehead and make sure you get it like into your hairline so that it looks like you really don't have like a mask on. So what I do is I just keep blending so that I won't get any streaks. I don't want really professional brushes, so I have to just do the best that I can with the one that I have. So I just blend and blend until I feel like it's all going in a good direction. I take a teeny bit more to get under my eyes, because again, this is not a full coverage foundation, so in order to make it, I just do a couple of dabs under my eye and just smooth it in. Keep buffing and, you know, just making it look nice and airbrushed as you can. So what I'm going to do next is take, I didn't really want to take the benign powder next. I wanted to conceal under my eyes where you'll see where I made a mistake. But this is how you put the benign powder in. You just dab it in the top container of it. And you'll see, I'm like, oh, hold up. You want to conceal under your eyes first before you put the benign powder. This gives like a little halo effect. So you just take my middle finger and I just dabbed into the concealer and then I just rub it under my eye, making sure that I'm getting what parts I feel like are too dark and what I want to kind of like pop out. So I'm just applying the concealer and doing the same thing to both eyes. I kind of drag it down a little bit, you know, just to the tops of my cheekbone, and that is how I get the brightness under my eyes. So I'm just blending it in with my finger. Your finger is your best tool to use, so don't be afraid to use your finger. You can always wash your hands afterwards. So now I'm just blending it with my finger. Blend, blend, blend. And I'm also going to take a concealer brush and blend it out. I'm adding some to my chin, because that's also where the light hits. And whatever else is left to my finger, I just add it to my nose. I don't really contour or highlight my nose, but just if I ever have some left, I will put it right there. Now I'm going to take the concealer brush and just blend it out a little bit more so we won't have any like harsh lines or anything like that. I'm not a professional at doing makeup, so this is just how I do it and what I've learned. I'm just watching different people on YouTube. So now you want to take your banana powder. I use the banana powder. You're going to fold your sponge. You use a cosmetic triangle sponge, but I just took this one out of my matte compact that I have. You want to dab it where you put the concealer. You don't want to rub it, you really want to dab it and get the product on your skin so that it can start to soak in. I'm doing the same thing to the other eye. Just want to dab it and make sure that you really get the coverage that you want. You want to do all the spots that you conceal, so I'm doing my chin. And I guess I'll do my nose today. Sometimes I put too much product in the top, so I just try to use it all, because that's a big container, like I'm never going to run out. I look like a ghost, right? Put the rest back in there that I can do. Now what I'm going to do is the contour that I do. I use the CoverGirl Queen's Collection Ebony Bronzer and just the old brush that I have. It's kind of angled. You suck your cheeks in to really know where to place the contour. just put it on the sides of your cheek. It gives you like a shadow effect kind of. You want to put it at the bottom of your jawline. It's supposed to make it look like your face is not as, I guess, fat or whatever. So I don't know if it works. I just like how it looks. So you put it like at your temples, blend it into your hairline. And you just blend down with the contour so that it really starts to come into form. So right now I'm just blending it. You don't want any harsh lines, so the very important key is to really blend. Like, take that time to blend it out. And you don't want to look like you have an after 5 shadow. Like, that's not the look you should ever want to go for. I think this is taking me so long because I'm sitting and I never sit to do my makeup. But right now I'm just going to blend, and I'm going to just take that excess powder off that was left from the banana powder. You want to always remember to wipe that off afterwards because it's soaked into your skin as much as it's going to do. So you're just wiping off the excess and blending it with the contour that you did. So it may look harsh, but I'm really not doing it harsh. This is like the lightest that you brush your face, and you just blend it all together. Make sure that it all comes into form. And I'm recording this on my on my laptop, so the quality isn't that great, but this is what I got for it now. So this is how I look. You see the shaded effect that it gave. So now I'm going to take some blush, and I'll put this what it is in the description bar, but it's a MAC blush. So I'm just taking the MAC 109 brush. That's the only like professional brush I have. So I just use that for my blush, and just kind of dab it in and take it back a little bit, right on top of the contour that you did on your jaw. So I'm just taking it and blending it out, and making sure that it doesn't look like too rosy or too, harsh. Now I'm going to take my spoolie and I'm going to smooth out my eyebrows. I like to comb them back in the front so that it looks like it's a faded effect, really. Like you really just got them freshly arched. So I just comb it into the middle, and then I comb it the opposite way to smooth it out. I'm just taking my brush again and making sure everything is nicely blended and that it's as perfect as it can get. I do this every morning. It does not take this long normally because I am standing up and normally I'm in a rush going to work, but for the sake of the video, I'm really like blending and showing you how I like it to look. Now I'm going to do my eyeliner. I use this L'Oreal like felt tip pencil, and this is like the easiest way I've learned to do my eyeliner. So I'm grabbing my mirror because, like I said, I cannot see in the computer screen, but what I'm doing is just drawing it on, and I'm going to do a wing liner. I'm not the best at this, but this is how I've got it done. So I'm looking down into my mirror. My eye is not really closed, but it's a little taut. So I'm just making sure the line is drawn nice and straight. We'll do the same thing to the other side. I'll stop talking so you'll just watch. A wing eye really does take practice, so don't feel bad if you don't get it the first time. I don't get it perfect every time either, as you can see. So, but as long as you like it at the end of the day, that's really all that matters. I'm just thickening it up a little bit to make it look more and uniform with the other eye. So I'm just going to take some mascara now. I'm using the MAC's Zoom Lash, I believe. This was just a sample I've gotten. It's about dry now, so I really need to go purchase the real one that they have. But I really like this mascara. Again, I'll put everything in the description box to let you know exactly what it's called. Just putting on more mascara and making sure that my eyelashes are nice and flared. I haven't really gotten into falsies yet, but that's not an everyday thing to me. So just perfecting my eyelashes, and I believe that's it. This is the end result that I have, and I believe I'll talk to you all later. Just combing my hair. It looks really bad.